Now let's look at dictionaries with dictionaries as values. Now we're starting to get a little more complicated, but we can actually do some pretty cool things with this. So dictionary of dictionaries. And I'm going to do an example here of, let's say I have a name of a person. So I have the name of some person, and that person for now is going to be me. So maybe I'm making a contact book of some sort. And then I have an address of a particular person. So I have name, I have an address, and the address for person, well, there's going to be some street value. There's going to be some city. I mean, this is kind of data we're all familiar with because we have to fill out forms all the time with this information on it. I'm sure most of you had to do it to apply for college, unless you were young enough to let your parents do it for you, but they had to do it. And then a phone number. And maybe we have different types of phone numbers. Maybe we have a home phone. Some people still have home phones. Most of us probably only have mobile now. We could even put a work phone in here, but I'm just going to leave it at home for now. So we have all that data that we want to be able to store about a person. And we've seen that dictionaries contain a key that could be a string. And here, the key can be the string name. So that could be a key, right? Name. And the value could be the name of the person. So the value would be Greg Miranda. And then we have this address of a person, and that could be a key. We have a phone number of a person that also could be a key. We can store all the details of this person. We have all these details of a person, all these contact details of a person. We can call that a person. In a dictionary, so we have all that details in a dictionary called person. And remember, the key is a name. The string name is a key. And the value of that key is another string, which is my name, Greg Miranda. And then we have another key, address. But its value, so within that value, we need to store street, the name of the street, the name of the city, the name of the state, and the zip code. So this value is more complicated, and it's not just a list of things. It has some separate things that we want to store here with their names. And in the same dictionary of person, we also want to have this phone. And this phone is made up of the home phone and the mobile phone number. But these two things together are not really a tuple or a list because we want to be able to store which one is home and which one's the mobile. Now, looking at the person dictionary, the first key, the name, we have a value that's just a string. But for the second key, we have this address, and the value is more complicated. And really, this is just another dictionary. We can create a separate dictionary where street, city, state, and zip are just keys inside of another dictionary. And then we have home and mobile under the phone as another dictionary, as keys in another dictionary, so another separate dictionary. And so we could create kind of a complex hierarchical kind of data just using these extra dictionaries. Let's take a look at what that would look like with code. So obviously that's a fake address, fake phone number. Please don't call them, or email. I don't know who lives on ABC Drive, but this is basically an empty dictionary, just like we've been doing. And then we're adding a key name and the value, Greg Miranda. And then we're adding the key address, and this value is a dictionary definition, right? The curly braces are a dictionary definition in Python. And then inside this dictionary definition, we have a key street with the value 123 ABC Drive, the key city, San Diego, the key state with the value CA for California, and then the key zip has a value of 92122. We could have also made that a number instead of a string, but technically it's a string because it has a dash in it for the advanced zip codes. And then we have person with the key phone, again, is another dictionary. And in this dictionary, we have the home phone with this value, and then the mobile with this value. And if we want to look at how we would access this dictionary, and let's actually look at the person here. You can see their first element in this dictionary is the name and its value. And then the second element is the address, and its value is another dictionary, which has multiple keys and values as well. Same thing with phone. It's also a dictionary that has multiple keys and values. And the way you would use that is, what if I want to get the person's name? And so that would give us the person's name. Nothing new there, right? We've done that before. But what if I want the person's address? That returns a dictionary that has the entire dictionary that was stored under address, which is itself a dictionary. And we can get more details from this address. Let's say we just want the city. And so what's going to happen here, this person bracket address thing, that is going to return this dictionary. And then this bracket city is going to look in this dictionary for the key city. And it's going to access the value at that city. And so it returns San Diego because the first one gets the address dictionary, the value, and then when that's a dictionary, we go and get the key out of that and it returns that value. We could do the same thing with the person's phone. We put in just phone. We get both phones as a dictionary, both phone numbers as a dictionary. But if I want this person's mobile phone, then I can use this one to get access to the phone dictionary. And then I use mobile, which looks up this key and then returns the value for that particular key. And so this is how we can store hierarchical data using dictionaries of dictionaries. And we could go deeper with more dictionaries if we really wanted to, although it gets a little out of hand at some point. So dictionaries of dictionaries, it's something that we could do. And this is what it looks like, where you're creating as the value just another dictionary. So we can use lists, strings, tuples, and dictionaries, including floats and integers and such, as anything can be a value of a dictionary, including another dictionary.